Anna, an 18-year-old girl, lives with her mother in a small, shabby house in the suburbs. Her mother, Ms. Linda, suffered from severe heart disease and always had to live in a weak state, unable to work hard. Their family was already poor, but Ms. Linda's illness made the financial situation even more difficult. Anna is the only person in the family who can earn money to make ends meet. She sells cakes at a small market every early morning, carrying with her the burdens of life and her mother's worries about her health. The work is not easy. Every day Anna has to wake up very early, prepare cakes and bring them to the market, facing fatigue and hunger. However, she never complained or showed tiredness. Love and responsibility for her mother have always been the motivation for Anna to continue to persevere in her work. With the money she earns from selling cakes, Anna tries to take care of her daily meals, pay for her medicines and hospital fees. Despite the lack of life, Anna always keeps an optimistic attitude, telling herself that one day everything will be better. Despite her poor family life, Anna always nurtures a simple but hopeful dream in her heart. She wishes that her mother will recover from the disease and live a healthy life so that she can see her success in the future. But Anna's dream does not stop there. With an open heart, she always wants to become a doctor to help poor people like her own family. Anna understands the pain of those who do not have enough money to treat their illnesses, and she longs to one day be able to become a healer for them, giving them hope and a better life. Despite the hard daily life, Anna always keeps a strong belief in the future. Every time she faces difficulties, she tells herself that as long as she tries, everything will change. Her mother is the biggest motivation in Anna's life, and she will never give up her dream of helping her have a better life. One morning, when Anna was selling cakes at the market as usual, an unexpected event changed her life forever. Suddenly, a car sped around the corner, lost control and headed straight for the crowd that was strolling around. Anna didn't have time to think, reacted quickly. She rushed to save a boy who was running across the street. It was Mr. Paul's son. Everything happens in the blink of an eye. Anna used all her strength to push the boy out of the danger circle, but she herself was hit by the car, fell to the ground, in pain but did not make a sound. In a panic, Mr. Paul, who was driving the car, rushed over, his hands trembling when he saw his son safe, but saw Anna lying motionless on the road. Mr. Paul immediately called an ambulance, unable to hide his gratitude and worry. After Anna was taken to the hospital, Mr. Paul visited her. His eyes were full of appreciation. He wanted to thank Anna for his brave actions, and was willing to give her a large sum of money in return. However, Anna, despite being in pain because of his wounds, still maintained his humility. She refused the money and asked for only one thing: a stable job so that she could take care of her mother, who was facing a terrible heart disease. After Anna was helped by Mr. Paul and accepted a job at Paulton Company, her life entered a new chapter. This is a turning point full of surprises, but also extremely challenging. The large, luxurious, and modern company environment is completely different from what Anna has been used to during her years living in the poor market. When Anna first entered the company, she clearly felt the difference between herself and those around her. They were all dressed politely and professionally, while Anna only wore simple clothes and tan skin, a trace of years of hard work outdoors. Entering the office, Anna was overwhelmed by the large space, modern machines and equipment that she had never been exposed to. She was assigned to work as an office assistant, a job that was not easy for an inexperienced person like her. Anna's first jobs were lindely doing procedures and arranging documents, but even so, she always tried to do everything carefully. Despite not being well trained, Anna always learns and quickly absorbs basic skills from colleagues. However, the beginning was not easy. Anna faced many difficulties, especially from colleagues like Ms. Fwang, who always looked down on her because Anna was a person from the outside, lacking knowledge and experience. Ms. Fwang constantly criticized Anna, even doubting her ability. The negative comments made Anna feel unconfident, but she didn't let it knock her down. Anna understands that if she wants to change her life, she can't give up, no matter how many challenges lie ahead. At that moment, a flash of light appeared. Mr. Mark, an employee in the company, recognized Anna's efforts and actively helped her. He not only taught Anna the necessary skills, but also encouraged her to overcome difficulties, encouraging her not to give up. Mr. Mark's sincere help helped Anna gradually become more stable, and she began to feel that she could do anything if she kept trying. This turning point is not only the beginning of a new job, but also a great challenge for Anna's bravery and perseverance in the journey to conquer her dreams. In the early days of working in Paulton, Anna felt overwhelmed and lost in the new office environment. Everything was different from the simple life she was used to. Every day, Anna faces not only a large workload but also challenges in terms of knowledge and skills that she does not have. The company where Anna works is a place full of talented and experienced people, and they all have a solid educational background that Anna is completely lacking. This made her feel even more like an outsider. Not only did Anna have difficulty accessing a new job, but she was also heavily criticized by some colleagues, especially Ms. Fuang. Ms. Fuang is a person with seniority in the company and is not very sympathetic to Anna, a young girl who comes in from the outside, with nothing but enthusiasm and aspiration. Ms. Fuang constantly criticized Anna for small errors at work, from not understanding the process to errors in paperwork. Every time she is scolded by Ms. Fuang, Anna feels sorry for herself and wonders if she is really suitable for this job. Loneliness and pressure from colleagues make Anna sometimes want to give up. She clearly felt the difference between herself and the people around her. They were all good and well-dressed, while Anna was just a poor girl, just stepping into a completely different world. But instead of sitting still and sad, Anna chose to get up and try harder. She did not dare to give up her job because she knew that this was the only opportunity to change her life, to help her mother have a better life. The situation became even more difficult when Anna realized that not only Ms. Fuang but also some other colleagues looked down on her, not believing in the ability of a new person. Cold eyes, critical words, sometimes make Anna feel exhausted. But she didn't want to stop. Anna began to find ways to learn from her mistakes, from the times she was criticized. She spends her time after work researching materials, learning new skills on her own, and finding ways to improve herself. During such times, Mr. Mark, another employee in the company, became Anna's encourager. He noticed Anna's perseverance and continuous efforts and decided to help her. Mr. Mark not only teaches Anna professional skills, but also shares secrets to overcome difficulties at work. His help has become a great source of encouragement, helping Anna gradually overcome the initial barriers. Although there are still many difficulties ahead, Anna began to feel her progress and believed that she would be able to conquer all challenges. After the initial difficulties, Anna felt that she was gradually able to stand firm at work, but there was still something that made her feel insecure: suspicion from those around her. However, a great source of encouragement from Mr. Paul and James helped Anna to be more steady. Mr. Paul, whom Anna had saved his son in the previous accident, always watched and believed in her abilities. After meetings at the company, Mr. Paul realized Anna's continuous efforts, even though she still lacked much experience. He is not only the founder of the company, but also a visionary, always looking for employees who can contribute and develop in the long term. James, Mr. Paul's son, also noticed Anna's great qualities, especially his perseverance and progressive spirit at work. They believe that Anna is not only a poor girl but also a hidden talent. If she has the right opportunities and support, she will rise and prove her worth. Every time they met Anna, Mr. Paul and James encouraged her not to give up, no matter how difficult the work was. Mr. Paul shared with Anna, "I see in you the determination and enthusiasm that many people do not have. As long as you keep trying, you will see good things waiting for you." These words are not only encouragement but also a deep belief that Mr. Paul has for Anna. James, with the understanding and experience of a son in the business environment, always encourages Anna, "You can do it, just never give up. Sometimes success comes from the smallest steps." These words of encouragement not only helped Anna overcome the dark moments, but also lit a new fire of hope in her heart. She began to believe that, although she didn't have everything, as long as she had perseverance and trust, she would overcome everything. Anna clearly feels that the people who believe in her are not only leaders or relatives but strong sources of motivation to help her move forward on this challenging path. The belief of Mr. Paul and James is like a guiding light, helping Anna be more confident and ready to face all difficulties ahead. Anna began to realize that her efforts were not enough to change the views of some colleagues in the company, especially Ms. Fwang, who always had an attitude of disdain and criticism of her. Although Anna always tries to work hard and constantly learn, Ms. Fwang still constantly targets her weaknesses. From the way she dresses to her working style, even Anna's lack of experience. The criticism and contemptuous eyes made Anna feel isolated, as if she didn't deserve to be there. But instead of succumbing to those difficulties and prejudices, Anna decided to turn them into motivation to prove herself. She focuses on her work, spends a lot of time learning from the people around her. From Mr. Mark, a friendly colleague who is always ready to help, to the specialized materials that she persistently studies every evening after work. She began to not only understand the work well, but also contribute many creative ideas in meetings, gradually receiving attention from her superiors and other colleagues. One day, Anna was assigned an important task that she had never been assigned before, which was to prepare a detailed report for a large project that the company was implementing. This is an opportunity for Anna to show her abilities, but also the biggest challenge for her. During the preparation process, Anna had to work very hard, redo it many times to complete the report, not allowing herself to make any mistakes. She listens to suggestions from everyone and resolutely improves the shortcomings. When the report was completed, the results really exceeded expectations. Anna presented in a coherent, complete, and very convincing way. Superiors and colleagues constantly praised Anna's seriousness, caution, and professionalism. It was at this time that Anna proved that despite her poor background and lack of experience, with constant efforts, she was able to overcome all prejudices and become an important part of the company. The feeling of confidence and recognition that Anna received in that moment was an important turning point in her career. The criticism and contemptuous eyes no longer hurt her, because she has proven her worth not only through words but also through actions. Anna is not just an inexperienced poor girl anymore, but a competent and resilient employee who can face any challenge, overcome prejudice, and come to success. The story of Anna is a clear demonstration of the power of kindness, energy, and perseverance. Despite coming from a poor family, with a sick mother and hard work, Anna never let those difficulties prevent her from dreaming and rising. The challenges that Anna faced in life, from taking care of her mother, selling cakes at the market, to her toddler start at the company, could not make her fall. Instead, Anna chooses to fight against all barriers, always maintaining faith in herself and the desire to help others. The message that the story brings is the power of resilience in overcoming adversity. Anna not only changed her own life but also influenced the people around her, from Mr. Paul, James, to colleagues in the company. Although the world around us may not always be fair, if we have enough passion, willpower, and constant effort, all difficulties can be overcome. Success is not only measured by money or status, but also the recognition of one's own value and contributions to society. In the end, the story affirms that kindness, dedication, and relentless efforts will help us not only overcome difficulties, but also reach for big dreams, thereby spreading positive values in life.